Welcome to Evance Solutions How-To session. Today's session will cover how to add, edit, delete calendar registration with Event Maintenance Part 2. Now that we've taken a look at the in-house registration mode from the calendar view and from the list view, let's go in and register a new patron. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit Next to go to my July calendar. And I'm going to select the July 9th event to register a new patron. Now that I am in event registration, you will see it's going to give me great detail about that event. The information that you see up here at the top is the Adult Summer Book Club event. So it's going to give me detail about the event type, age groups, date, start time, end time, description, the great detail about the event. If I scroll down, if there were any notes, they would be listed here, and the one that I currently have is attendee must be 18 years or older. The next section is the event status information, and this is just giving the patron or your staff information about where they would stand in the registration process. A limited number of spots, they would be able to see if they're going to end up on the waiting list or not. Coming down to the very bottom, we have the registration details. So I can now put in the information such as Donald Duck and then put in his phone number. Now, if Donald Duck had registered before for one of my events within my system, the information would be tied back to that same registration record if he put in his first name, his last name, and then the exact phone number. That's how the system would tie those two records to each other. So if Donald Duck placed maybe a different phone number, you'll end up having two Donald Ducks in the system. The information that has an asterisk next to it, those are required fields. Any other field is not required, but we recommend that they populate. Now, if I register Donald Duck as 17 years of age and tried to complete the registrations, you will see the following errors have occurred. You did not meet the required age stipulation. So I would select OK and then go find another event that would best suit Donald Duck. If it was a typo, I could come in and put Donald Duck as 18 years of age and complete registration. Now, as you can see over here to the left-hand corner, Donald Duck is registered and it'll give the information for the event. It will also give Donald Duck the confirmation information. If I was to select the Back to Maintenance page, it takes me right back to the home page for the event system. Now I could go back to the calendar registration, go back to Next, go to my July 9th, and register another patron. Other buttons here at the bottom was the attendance button. If I select the attendance button, it's going to pull up this page that you see here, which is going to give me detail about the program, which is going to give me detail about the event. I could put in my statistics entry. I can also see who's currently registered for this program, who's on the waiting list, and who is already canceled. If I close out of this box and I select Edit Event, this will allow me to edit the information about the event. Now this would only be for the staff side of the event. Obviously our patrons won't have access to this. If Donald Duck was registering for another event, I could select Recall Previous Registrant and it would pull up his information so that I wouldn't have to type that in again. Let's register for another patron. Once I select Complete Registration, our Event Registration Complete form will appear with the information along with the confirmation number for Mickey Mouse. Now, if I was to select New Event Registration, it's going to bring me back to the calendar and I could select the next event that Mickey Mouse wants to register for. And again, I could select Recall Previous Registrant, and as you can see, it pulls up Mickey Mouse's information. Then I could complete the registration information And again, he now gets another confirmation number for the July 23rd date. If I select another event registration, let's move over to August. I could pull up August's information for that event. It populates the information for Mickey Mouse for me, and then I could complete the registration for him. And as you can see, I get another confirmation number for the August 6th date. Let's do same event registration. By selecting same event, maybe Mickey Mouse was registering Minnie Mouse. So now I could put in Minnie Mouse's information and complete that registration. So now Minnie Mouse is registered for the August 6th event as well, and her confirmation is also listed. If I go back to the maintenance page and I select calendar registration and I take a look at each one of those events, we can clearly see who's already registered by selecting the attendance button. So now that I'm under the event attendance sheet, I can see that I've registered Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, and Minnie Mouse for this particular event. And I can make modifications from this screen, which we do have a separate recording. Once I was done registering my patrons for my events, I can go back home to the home page and make other modifications, or I could simply just log off.